They dropped him, and it reduced him to begging. Now at this part, the worst thing that can never happen to a man is when he gets to the point where he can't no longer ask for something, but then he has to begin to start begging for something. Do I have a witness in the building? But here's what happens with begging, though. When folks really get down to begging, here's what happens. You're no longer asking for what you want. You're only concerned about what you need. Do I have a witness in the building? Maybe God needs to reduce some of you to begging, because some of you seem to think that you don't have what you need. Some of you seem to think that if you get what you want, then everything will be all right. You don't know how to be grateful for what God has already supplied for you. But I can tell you this, maybe if he takes everything away that you got to reduce you down to begging, then you begin to beg him for what you want. Do I have a witness in the building? Let him snatch those friends, and then you'll begin to start begging. Let him begin to start snatching them family members away. I bet you'll start begging. Let you begin to can't do that shopping you do. I bet you'll start begging. Let him take your car away from you where you gotta walk. I bet you'll start begging. Begin to get hungry. I bet you'll start begging. Do I have a witness in the building? It turns around and it says he reduced the begging. Are you with me? Even though he was sick. And the part that's crazy is he wasn't begging for somebody to help him with his sickness, but he was begging him for somebody to fill him with some food. Because if you become malnutrition, your immune system begins to get low. And if your immune system begins to get low, then it can't fight off anything that's in your body. Do I have a witness in the building? It says he eagerly desired to be satisfied with what fell from the rich man's table. Here's what I love about that. He didn't want the steak that was on the table. He didn't want the potatoes that fell on the table. He didn't want none of the punch that was on the table. He didn't want a Coke that was sitting on the table. He didn't want the Pepsi that was sitting on the table. He didn't want the Sprite that was sitting on the table. He didn't want the Sierra Mist sitting on the table. He didn't want the tea that's sitting on the table. If I keep on talking, I'll call your drink here in a minute. He didn't want the cognac that was sitting on the table. He didn't have the gin and juice that was sitting on the table. Do I have a witness in the building? He didn't want none of that stuff. But all he wanted that was on the table. Are you with me so far? He wanted what fell. He wanted what was on the table that the dogs, are you with me so far, that fell off the table. He only wanted the crumbs that fell from the rich man's table. Do I have a witness in the building? Boy, I love God. That just a little dab would do you. The scripture says, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Watch this. It didn't say, oh, eat and see. It didn't say, oh, get full and see. It said, if you just taste and see that the Lord is good. That means just a taste from God fill you up. Just a taste from God satisfy your hunger. Do I have a witness in the building? Some of you ain't tasted God yet. That's why you're still not satisfied. Do I have a witness in the building? It turns around and he said that's all that he wanted. And it said that the dogs even came. The dogs had enough sense to even be a companion to the man. The dogs had enough sense. Are you with me so far to look out for the man? And you know it's a crying out loud shame that when you get down to rock bottom, and even the no good twisted dogs out there got enough sense to walk up to you and sit there and say, man, I'm sorry. You mean to tell me that your family won't help you? You mean to tell me that the church won't help you? You mean to tell me that the preacher won't help you? Do I have a witness in the building? Turns around and says, man, I know I might be a wino, but man, I sympathize with you. I might be a crackhead, but man, I sympathize with you. Do I have a witness in the building? Maybe you don't seem to understand. I had folks with nowhere else to go that would more sympathize with me than folks that's in the house of the Lord. Do I have a witness in the building? Boy, but the dogs, that means pets. That means an animal animal had better sense than a human did. Are y'all with me so far? Maybe that's why they say a dog is a man's best friend, because he'll stick around when nobody else will stick around. You can beat the dog and he'll stick around. You can starve that dog and he'll stick around. You can turn around and lock that dog up and he'll stick around. Do I have a witness in the building? You can feed him stuff off the table, he'll stick around. Do I have a witness in the building? You can put him outside and he'll stick around. Put him in the house, he'll stick around. Take him to the kennel, if he can get out, he'll come right back. He gonna stick around. No matter how hot it is, he gonna stick around. No matter how cold it is, he gonna stick around. I'm talking about a good dog. Do I have a witness in the building? He gonna stick around in rain, sleet, or snow. He gonna stick around. And even though you've been mistreating him, watch what somebody comes to mistreat you. Watch what he'll do. He'll stick up for you. Give up his life for you. Do I have a witness in the building? I'm just wondering if I got some good dogs in the church today. Do I have a witness in the building? If y'all still with me, just say yeah. Turned around and it came and it occurred that the man reduced to begging. He died. Are you with me so far? Let me explain something to you about the word died. If you see the word died, it has D-I-E-D, and everybody's going to die. But inside the word died, you have the word did. And you cannot die until you did what you were supposed to do. Do I have a witness in the building? Here's the deal. There's a difference in the aspect if I just die. And then there's a difference if I die. Because a person that died, they continue to die over and over again. A person that died has living again on the other side. Are you with me so far? So here's the deal, the beggar. That means while he begged, he died. And then he was carried by the angels. Are y'all with me so far? But here's the deal. But then also, the rich man died. He died because of what he did. Are you with me so far? There's two scenarios. The rich man died because of what he did, and Lazarus died because of what he did. Do I have a witness in the building? But here's what took place in verse 23. The scripture said that he looked up and he lifted his eyes in hell, in the realm of the dead, being tormented. And he lifted up his eyes and he saw Abraham, and he saw Lazarus in comfort. Are y'all with me so far? Let me help you with something. I don't want to go to hell. And when I get to hell, everything that I ever did to get me there, I got to see him over and over again. I don't want to be in hell and know that I'm in hell because I mistreated my neighbor. I don't want to know that I'm in hell because I did somebody wrong. I don't want to know that I'm in hell because I lied all the time. I don't want to wake up and know I'm in hell because I was dishonest. Are you with me so far? I don't want to wake up and know that I'm in hell because I wouldn't follow instructions. I don't want to wake up and be in hell because I was disobedient. Do I have a witness in the building? I don't want to wake up in hell and God show me being in that club over and over again. I don't want to wake up in hell and God showing me how I was hoeing around. I don't want to wake up in hell and God is showing me every drug that I smoked. I don't want to wake up in hell and God is showing me every alcohol that I drank. I don't God to wake up in hell and he showed me how I treated people on my job. I don't want to wake up in hell and God showed me every person I walked over. God wakes me up there in hell and I got to see every time I didn't act right in church. Every time I was talking in church. Every time I was disobedient to church. I don't want to wake up and tormented with that every single day. And then I look around at the one that I talked about in the bosom of Abraham, the one that I laughed at in comfort with God, the one that I made fun of in the comfort of God, the one that I bullied there in the comfort of God, the one that I tore down in I'm the comfort of God. Do I have a witness in this place? The one that I walked over, they're in the comfort of God. The one I should have loaned money to, they're in the comfort of God. Do I have a witness in the building? The one I should have took off the street, but I left them there. They're in the comfort of God. Better yet, every time I should have prayed, but I said I'm not praying right now. And the one that I laughed at about praying all the time, they're in the comfort of God. The one that every time the church door opened up was in the house of God. But I'm the one that said it don't take all of that. But I'm looking at the one that did that and then some. Do I have a witness in the building? Y'all don't hear me. I just want some of you to not wake up in torment. Are you witness so far? Now then here's what happened. It said he cried out to Abraham and he said, have pity, have mercy on me. And he turned around and said, look, maybe let me redeem myself. Look here, Abraham, let me turn around and make and turn a new leaf over. Let me turn around and let me humble myself. And can you turn around and ask Lazarus for me? I don't want to ask him myself because when he asked me for some food, I wouldn't give him none. When he asked me to let him have somewhere to stay, I wouldn't do it. But now I'm in the position that I'm in. Can you ask him for me? If he'd just do one thing, I don't want a glass of water. That might be too much to ask. I don't want him to think he got to serve me. Are you with me so far? So just ask him if he'll take his finger. Do I have a witness in the building? See, if he takes his finger, that gives him the opportunity to point his finger back in my face and tell me that he told me so. But while he's pointing his finger back in my face, and I'm willing to accept that, if he'll just have a tip of water on his finger, do I have a witness in the building? If you understand, say yeah. Turns around and he says, the tip of his finger in some water to cool my tongue. Other words, what he's saying, I'm sorry about how I talked. I'm sorry about how I treated him. I'm sorry about the way that I lived. I'm sorry for talking about him like a dog. I'm sorry for saying he was nothing but a peasant. I'm sorry for saying that he wasn't nobody. I'm sorry for not doing anything. I'm sorry for turning the town against him. I'm sorry for not giving him a job. I'm sorry for not helping his family. I'm sorry for not praying for him. I'm sorry I had the means and I did nothing with it. I'm sorry. He says, but I'm in anguish and I'm in this flame. Other words, I got the picture. I got the point. I've learned my lesson. Is it possible to do something about my situation? Are you with me so far? I stopped here to let you know that once you get into your flame, once you die in your sin, there is nothing you can do about it. But Abraham said, and I want you to understand why you're pleading and burning in hell. Some saint is going to remind you and say, remember that in your lifetime, all that you received, do I have a witness? Do you not remember what God said to me? You notice it's Abraham. Don't you remember that if you are seed of mine, that God said, I bless those that bless you. Do you not remember? And God said, I'll curse those that curse you. And Lazarus is a seed of mine, and all you have to do is bless him. And if you would have blessed him, God would have blessed you. Can I get a witness? Somebody miss the contrast of Abraham talking because Lazarus was part of his nation. Anybody here? Did you understand, he said, but remember what you received, and Lazarus otherwise was distressed and discomforted, and now you're in anguish. Other words, now you understand how he feels. Can I get a witness? But let me stop here and let you know, as I go to my seat, when you get to that place, you're going to remember your family. You're going to remember that no good family member. You're going to remember that one playing church. You're going to remember your brother and sister relationship.